But you're not there to play those notes. You're here to play these notes, the ones in front of you, the one that your life has to offer. So that set of parts is different from every part else. And like the man said, we see what our tools enable us to see. Our part in front of it, if we know it, is going to tempt us to think that the whole world is singing the same song we are. What's wrong with you? I'm singing this song. Aren't you singing the same song? Yes, but you're singing different notes. You have to be wrong. No, your part is different than my part. You're a player. You're not the conductor. And that's the temptation we all have, to want to be conductor of the orchestra. I love being the conductor. I do it every Sunday. I'm conducting myself right now. I'm good at it, too. The good news is I only have one player that I have to control. That's me, not you. You're just listening. I was a conductor in college, by the way. I loved being a conductor. I did opera, I did theater, I did orchestra music. And if I had the talent, I'd be there yet, but I don't. So I took my second-rate talent and made myself into a first-rate preacher, because it's the same thing. Pulling the parts together. The parts of me together, because that's the other thing I want to tell you about, is you're not just one person. You know, you're the kid that you grew up as, you're the adult you are now, you're the older person you're going to be, you're the person at work, the person at home, the friend, the citizen, the faithful member of the church, the neighbor. All of those are different parts you play in that drama. They're different songs that you sing in this symphony. And I hope when we do this together on Sunday, you find some sense of conducting your own life, of pulling the parts of yourself a little closer together so the song becomes a little more unified, and you can hear in your own head something of that celestial symphony that we all sense is truly out there. For my money, the symphonic idea is a model, a tool, I admit, for seeing how we can be both individuals and parts of a larger whole. Because the whole needs us to be our unique self, not a drone, to sing our particular part and no one else's. But the whole is also larger than us. It's bigger than we can understand. But it needs us in our particularity to generate the universality. You see, it's kind of spiritual that way, isn't it? The music we each make, the music we each of us make in our many, several lives is enriched, deepened, redeemed by the music of everyone else around us. I played in orchestras. I've sung in choirs. You know what it feels like when your voice connects with another voice, or your part connects with another part, and suddenly you feel a richness that wasn't there before. You don't need to be a soloist, you just need to be part of the whole, and you just know you belong. And that, friends, I keep coming back to this. What is it we do here? What is this liberal religion thing all about? What's it? Bibles, gods, Christs? It doesn't matter. None of that matters except as a way to get this essential message. We all are voices of God. Every blessed one of us. Every one of us is a player in the orchestra, a singer in the choir, part of a whole, a fabric, a symphony, a song that none of us started and none of us will end, but all of us have a role to play. It is a wholeness that needs you in your particularity, that we all belong, each of us, every one of us. Halt, lame, blind, stupid, foolish, demented, beloved, gorgeous, ugly, I don't care. Every blessed one of us, and our pets, and the mosquitoes, and the grass, it all belongs. It all blessed belongs. It's all part of the whole symphony, every individual piece of it. It's what I meant last week when I said our job is to proclaim a liberating religion that promises to make the world whole. What I believe we have to say to the world, what the world desperately needs to hear, is that each and every one of us truly is the seed of God waiting to grow, a note in the divine song, an instrument in the divine orchestra, a member of the cataclysmic whole that is so precious that if we did without your note, without your fleck of paint, without your word in the poem, without your flower in the garden, we would be so impoverished as to be desperate and sad. This is a vision that doesn't have good images. And people say, you shouldn't chastise yourself. Well, I do, because I am so convinced that this is a liberating, animating, thrilling idea that I got to say, maybe it's just because I can't get it out in a good way. But I want someone in this room, not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, someone in this room will get this, and they'll get it so well that they'll find the right word, and then everyone in the world will go, of course. That's my hope. I'm not the guy who can do that, but someone will. The vision I have is not a vision, it's a sound, a symphony of a universe that needs every voice, every song, every note, every life, every tear, every laugh, every struggle, every shout, every murmur. It needs it all to be whole. Why is this so hard? I don't know, but it is. And here's the final bit of good news before Marilyn and I make the last part of this box sing. It should be fun. Fun, not goofy fun, but it should make you want to be alive. You want to be alive. So I'm going to warn you, when we're going to play this Bach, we're going to have fun. Bach having fun? Well, he had 17 children. He must have bumped into fun somewhere in the midst of that world. I think we kill the joy of life by being too reverent at times. So I want you to loosen up and lighten up and remember that the notes are precious no matter who sings them, no matter how they sound. And that as we walk our way out of here and into the chapel for the next few weeks, that we're here to have fun. And when we do that right, God is jumping in the pool with us. Hey, Marilyn, let's you and me have some fun, okay? Oh, I gotta take this off. Fun. How fast do you want to go? 1, 2, 3, 4.